Tyler Bisciotti with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Jets made a trade. No, not for a certain Packer quarterback, but they did send receiver Elijah Moore and a third-round pick to the Browns in exchange for a second-round pick. Moore became expendable after the Jets agreed to a one-year deal with former Chiefs speedster Mecole Hardman. The Texans added a Pro Bowler to their defense, agreeing to terms with former Raiders linebacker Denzel Perryman. But Vegas will be adding a two-time Pro Bowler in the form of tight end Austin Hooper. And the Panthers, owners of the first overall pick, sent 11 people to the pro day workout of Ohio State quarterback C.J. Stroud and met privately with the quarterback. So does Stroud think he could be heading to Carolina?
I appreciate them coming out and spending time with me. Definitely meant a lot. Definitely had a great conversation. Didn't talk X's and O's. Just really talk about not only just who I was as a person, but my faith. They're really on board with everything, and we'll see what happens, man. But it's not in my control. I can just let God do his thing and do what I do on the field.
This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Breaking news.
Tax refund shock is everywhere, but what is it?
My tax refund shrank.
Mine too. The culprit? Pandemic-related stimulus payments and tax credits expiring. In this reporter's opinion, you need a tax expert.
Hey guys, Jackson Hewitt guarantees your biggest refund.
And tax prep is 50% off? Going there now.
50% off is a limited time offer for new clients filing at participating locations. Max value $200. Visit jacksonhewitt.com/50 for terms.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
It is a Thursday, 23rd day of March, 2023. Yeah, coming up, we've got to look at world and California news headlines, local news, sports, financial news. We'll go in depth with the weather. We'll look ahead to the weekend because there's so many events going on this weekend. Yeah, the people that are planning the events are worried. Is the weather going to be good? Are we going to be able to handle this? Yeah, people wanting to attend the events. Is the weather going to be good? Are we going to be able to go? Yeah, so we'll check up and give you an update on the weekend weather. And that way you can make your plans and go about your business. Coming up also, the NFL. We already had the NFL Network Now, didn't we? So coming up, we will celebrate some birthdays for you, our big shot birthdays, our local birthdays. In case you missed it, spring started Monday, possibly Tuesday, and well, we know spring is here because, well, the Kardashians just begun to shed their winter coats. Yeah, anyway, and in the news, Gene, in the newsroom, you missed this one. Salt Lake City police have charged a woman after she allegedly attacked another woman with a head of lettuce. The 43-year-old woman was arrested Saturday after hitting another woman with the leafy vegetable. Price of lettuce, I'm not so sure I'd use that. But the woman was booked on charges of misdemeanor assault. So let us pray as she will remain in jail until her court appearance.
I saw that one coming.
Okay. Anyway, we've got birthdays, if you're ready.
We do.
Okay. Shaka Khan is 70. Actor Amanda Plummer, 66. Actor Catherine Keener, 64. Actor Hope Davis is 59. Actor Richard Grieco is 58. Actor Martin Hinkle is 57. Actor Kelly Perrine is 54. Actor Randall Park is 49. Actor Michelle Monaghan, 47. Actor Kerry Russell, 47. Actor Brandon J. Durden is 45. Actor Nicole Tom is 45. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready for March Madness?
I'm as good as I'm going to get.
Okay.
Good ball games ahead.
We'll tell you about it. It's March Madness on AM 1230.
3 seconds, no timeout.
The NCAA Men's Basketball Championship.
For the win!
We got the action all the way through the Final Four and the championship game. March Madness on KXO AM 1230, brought to you by
Imperial Valley College, Dan's Auto Body in El Centro, and the Center for Employment Training.
We've got Sweet 16 games today and again tomorrow on AM 1230. Then on Saturday, it's Elite 8, Sunday, Elite 8. And right now, it's birthdays. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Alexis Torres, Mary Favila, Cindy Aguilar, Jasmine Nicole Wilson, Kevin James Gastelum, Carla Paradise, Sarah Pitardi, Marilyn Hammond, Valerie Gonzalez, Adriana Ramos, Tony Jimenez, Margarita Moreno, Sofia Santana, Karudi Weimer, and Mayra Ibarra. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie. Well, all sorts of things going on this weekend. We'll tell you about a few of them. Not only this weekend, but next weekend, the weekend, every weekend in the Valley, as we take advantage of, okay, now, don't get me wrong, COVID is not gone, but, you know, we're resuming a normal life, and we're catching up on all these activities while the weather is good, right?
Yeah, we're going to have some more weather, too. That's incredible.
Well, yeah, but it's springtime in the Valley.
Spring has sprung.
Ah, yes.
We sprung you out.
Yeah, and,
fall
you know,
into spring.
These mornings are absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, they are. They're priceless almost.
Yeah. Remember them in July and August, okay?
Yes, when you're talking to yourself and it's 250 degrees outside and you say, what am I doing?
Yeah, would somebody turn off that flamethrower?
Yeah, that furnace or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, also in the news, pop singer Jewel is telling fans that her own mother embezzled more than $100 million from her accounts, which is shocking to me. I mean, what's really shocking is how did Jewel end up with $100 million to have embezzled? I like Jewel. She's okay. Mm-hmm. You know, the family is on a reality TV show.
Yes.
It's Jewel Kilcher from Alaska.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's the Kilcher, the various branches of the Kilcher family.
Yes.
In Alaska.
Her father has passed away, if I remember correctly, but
I haven't watched the program in quite a while. I watched it for a while, but then, you know, reality isn't. So.
Reality isn't reality, or something like that.
Yeah, reality is way overrated.
Well, you know that Jewel came and visited Imperial Valley a couple of different times.
Yeah. Yeah, she was working out of San Diego.
She likes rodeo. She came to the Cattle Call Rodeo and had a good time, I understand.
And she is actually very talented, comes from a very talented family.
And good people, from what we understand. Nice
except maybe her mom. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know about that. We'll hold that out for another time.
Yeah, we'll have film at 11.
Or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, by the way, George said he heard from Cindy Kern yesterday.
Is that right?
Yeah, she said hi.
Yeah? Where is Cindy these days?
George didn't say.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll find out.
I suppose. We've got to look at news if you're ready.
I'm ready.
World and California news headlines right now brought to you by your friends in the business, like air conditioning and custom sheet metal.
CBS News special report.
I am Shou Chu.
TikTok CEO, who rarely appears in public, is defending China's popular video sharing app at a hearing on Capitol Hill right now. Chu is making commitments to allay fears of spying.
Number one, we will keep safety, particularly for teenagers, as a top priority for us. Number two, we will firewall protect the U.S. data from unwanted foreign access.
But a growing number of lawmakers are skeptical.
From the data it collects to the content it controls, TikTok is a grave threat
of foreign influence in American life.
Washington State Republican Kathy McMorris Rogers chairs the Energy and Commerce Committee.
Your platform should be banned.
A new CBS News poll finds 61% of those surveyed agree. That number's smallest among young people who are most likely to use TikTok themselves. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. At least one person injured in an EF1 tornado that ripped through the Southern California community of Montebello Wednesday. This high school student was in class when it hit.
All of a sudden, we opened the door a little bit, and then we just see like a gust of wind starting to build up, and then it just like got faster and faster.
Weather Service confirming it was a tornado. 17 structures reported damaged. Roofs ripped off several industrial buildings. Fences knocked down. Number of vehicles damaged. At least 5 people have died as a result of this week's powerful storms in the Bay Area. 4 of them by falling trees. An SFPD sergeant among those injured.
You just think about the timing, like how 30 seconds before or 30 seconds later, he wouldn't have, had that happen. It's so crazy to think that.
Renee Stevens lives nearby. The sergeant is a 16-year veteran of the department. 700 fallen trees and limbs reported across the city. The state reporting 41,000 power outages, but most of them in Santa Cruz County. Nearly every agency involved in the response. Jeff Scott, California News.
And World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by your friends in the air conditioning business. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal for repair, for replacement, for maintenance. Call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
And now another no-brainer money-saving tip from Progressive.
That doesn't sound good.
The paper shredder's jammed, but I think I fixed it.
Oh, well, try shredding these $50 bills then.
Seems like it's working.
Better try another $400.
Instead of using money, use regular paper. And here's a better tip from Progressive on how not to waste money. Don't pay too much for car insurance. Drivers who switch and save could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary.
A good work partner knows what you need before you need it. That's how it feels when you work with Cintas. Your dedicated Cintas service reps get to know your business and have the industry knowledge that can help you prepare for what's ahead. They'll deliver your team's workwear freshly laundered. Make sure your first aid and safety supplies, mats, mops, and towels are stocked when you need them. And your fire extinguishers are inspected and in working order. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
It's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, Border Patrol agents arrest a member of the Mara Salvatrucha. Here's more on that story.
He was detained with another person. Agents suspected that they had entered the U.S. illegally east of the Kxo port. They were taken into custody after it was determined they did not have the proper documents to be in the U.S. illegally. During a records check, it was determined one of the individuals, 26-year-old male, was a documented member of the MS-13 street gang. The 26-year-old had prior immigration violations and had previously been deported from the United States. U.S. Border Patrol agents said the previous order of deportation was reinstated, and both men were processed for removal. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, Easter is this year is April the 9th. It will be a major weekend in Hopeville. On the 8th of April, the Hopeville Chamber of Commerce will host 2 major events. There will be back-to-back in Holt Park. The first event will be the Wanda Layton Memorial Tortoise Race. That's for 2023. Registration will be at 9 a.m., and the race begins shortly after. The event is free and open to anyone with a tortoise. The divisions include small, medium, large. The racetrack will be enclosed. Immediately following the races will be the Hopeville Chamber of Commerce Easter in the Park in Holt Park. It will be an egg extravaganza, egg hunt, and more. There will be 4 group for ages 2 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, and 9 to 10. There will be a special section of the park for those with special needs of any age. There will be food vendors, pictures, an Easter bunny, face painting, entertainment, petting zoo, and Humane Society booth. The Easter egg hunt will begin and as close to 10 a.m. as possible. You can find golden eggs and win a prize. It all happens April 8th at Holt Park in Hopeville. KXO News Time, 7:43.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Central Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
In other local news, Mariachi Sol de Mexico will perform at the Jimmy Cannon Theater this Saturday. During the school day on Friday, March 24th, professional musicians from Sol de Mexico will perform workshops for students at Southwest, Central, and Calexico High Schools and El Centro Middle Schools. These student musicians will have the opportunity to perform as the opening act for Saturday's performance. Sol de Mexico Jose Hernandez said, "Returning to El Centro to work with mariachi music students is an honor for Mariachi Sol." The new show, Leyendas, will bring back the beautiful songs that mariachi legends left us through their music. The concert on Friday night begins at 7 p.m. Concert tickets are available for purchase online at the Mariachi Sol de Mexico website. And finally, the Imperial County Border Crime Suppression Team, along with federal agencies, served a search warrant in Calexico Tuesday, March 21st. The officers seized 5 AK-47 style rifles, 1 AR-15 rifle, and 2 handguns, as well as multiple cases of ammunition. Officers also seized extended magazines and assorted parts to build more AK-47 style rifles. A suspect was taken into custody as is being held pending charges. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley, at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Have you visited the Peanut Patch in Yuma? Why not? Go ahead. Visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma. You're going to find so many great things available for you. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. You will find homemade chocolates, all sorts of varieties, made from scratch just for you. The Peanut Patch. You want to get there? Well, Google thepeanutpatch.com. You'll get directions. And, by the way, the Peanut Patch does offer tours on Tuesdays and Fridays. Go ahead, tour the Peanut Patch. You're going to love it. Don't forget, Easter is just around the corner, and you will love the variety of candies, chocolates, and goodies at the Peanut Patch, perfect for an Easter basket. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Donna and Pat say, come on by the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Page 2 of the Local News and Weather, served by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food, specializing in sushi rolls, 50 different varieties of sushi rolls. That's one for every state.
Continuing with more local news this morning, Imperial County Office of Education has an event. It's their 18th annual Regional Imperial County Spelling Bee. Here's more on that story.
It is their 18th annual Regional Imperial County Spelling Bee. It'll be held this evening from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Jimmy Cannon Theater, Southwest High School, at 2001 Ocotillo Drive in El Centro. The event will be live streamed on YouTube. Students must check in at 5:20 this evening. If you need more information, contact Alyssa Carmona at ICOE. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Heber Elementary School will host a youth leadership conference. The free conference is for 7th and 8th graders and will take place this Saturday at Heber School. There will be workshops to include STEM activity and college pathway. There will also be a panel discussion with community leaders. The event begins at 8 a.m. with breakfast and will continue until 11:30 a.m. when lunch will be served. There will be T-shirts and conference bags available. It's all free. Well, Salton Sea Board of Directors have a meeting scheduled. George Gale filed this story.
They will meet this morning at 10 a.m. Meeting will be in the Board of Supervisors chambers in El Centro. Meeting can be attended in person or via Zoom. The agenda information and backup material, go to saltonsea.com/meetings. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
IBRMA will hold a cleanup event this Saturday from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. It will be at Alamo and Central Avenue. That's in Calipatria, right behind Raspados La Fuente. Just look for a large white truck with the banner, on that banner written IBRMA. This will be for e-waste and tires. IBRMA will be collecting that material. Tires must be clean. They'll also be accepting rims as well. CRB collection, too. It's all in the Calipatria area this Saturday. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates Sushi Rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous Sake Bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at ksushibarandgrill.com.
Buckley.
The National Weather Service says a gradual drying trend will sweep into the southwest today. Despite mostly sunny skies, temperatures will continue to hover below seasonal normals through at least the weekend. A warming trend will take hold early next week before temperatures decrease again by midweek. Another storm system is anticipated to arrive by the middle to latter half of next week. 70 the high in the valley yesterday, 48 the overnight low. Wind gusts peaked at 35 miles an hour yesterday. Today, increasing clouds with a high near 70. West wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 51. West wind 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. Friday will be sunny with a high near 75. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Those west winds will shift out of the south-southwest. Saturday, sunny with a high near 73. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Sunday will be sunny with a high near 73. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 52 degrees, 62% relative humidity. Wind out of the west 10 to 15 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news, served by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials and the dinner menu with 16 different entrees. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill just off of Highway 86 in Imperial.
Attention pilots. Imperial Valley Flight Training will be conducting an 8-week ground training regimen conducted by certified flying instructor Wally Hale in preparation for the FAA knowledge test. The course begins April 4th with 2 meetings per week and is open to student pilots, all aviation enthusiasts, and rusty pilots looking for a refresher on navigation, weather, performance, and more. Cost is $495 due on registration. Includes all study materials and instruction. Registration deadline is April 4th. For more information, call Wally Hale, 760-427-8771.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Sweet 16 action today, starting at 3 o'clock. We've got games: Michigan State, Kansas State, Arkansas, UConn, Florida Atlantic, Tennessee, and Gonzaga, UCLA. Sweet 16 action will continue tomorrow. That's when San Diego State will be playing. NBA action last night. The Lakers won. Yeah, they're moving even closer to 500. The Lakers over the Suns. Nuggets topped the Wizards. Heat beat the Knicks. Pacers got by the Raptors. Warriors topped the Mavericks. 76ers over the Bulls. It was the Grizzlies 130, the Rockets 125. Bucks beat the Spurs. Timberwolves topped the Hawks, and Trailblazers over the Jazz.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And NFL tight end Foster Moreau has been diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma. He's stepping away from football while he undergoes treatment, according to the 25-year-old. And it's the second annual Southwest Eagles Junior Track Meet, ages 5 through 14, at the Southwest Eagle campus. And it's $5 per event, $20 for unlimited events. Yeah, and all sorts of events for the kids to participate in. Don't forget, NCAA Men's Basketball Championship coverage, Sweet 16 game starting at 3 this afternoon on AM 1230. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. Like the Ford F-150, or check out Ford Maverick and Ford Ranger pickups. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford tough truck can do for you. Now during Truck Month, get a Ford F-150 XLT truck with 0.9% APR financing for 60 months plus $1,000 low APR cash. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0.9% APR financing for 60 months at $1,705 per month per $1,000 financed. Down payment may vary depending on credit. Not available on Raptor, Tremor, and Lightning. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 4/3/2023. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. The new CEO at Starbucks says he's going to pull a barista shift in a store every month. Whoopee! Yeah, he'll spell your name wrong and get the order wrong as well. And the Securities and Exchange Commission yesterday charged Lindsay Lohan, Jake Paul, and several other celebrities, they're celebrities, with failing to disclose that they were paid to promote crypto. The celebrities agreed to pay $400,000, including fines, and return what they were paid for the promotion. What's shaking on Wall Street? Right now, the Dow up 403 points at 32,433. The S&P 500 up 60 at 3997. The Nasdaq up 261 points at 11,931. Gold jumped up $35.30 an ounce. Oil up 24 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Hile in El Centro.
And one more thing, the judge in the Dominion Voting Systems defamation case against Fox News signaled his interest in the duty that executives like Rupert Murdoch might have to stop known liars from going on air, and suggested he might force Murdoch to testify. We'll have increasing clouds today with a high near 70. West wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. Tonight, clear with a low around 51. West wind 15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Sunny on Friday with a high near 75. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. Those winds will then turn out of the southwest. We have 53 degrees, 61% relative humidity, wind out of the west 10 to 15. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at 4th and Hile, El Centro.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5, or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan. The CEO of TikTok confronts pressure from Congress.
The bottom line is this: American data stored on American soil by an American company, overseen by American personnel.
Shuji Chu, responding to critics who've called for a ban, citing national security. TikTok is a Chinese company. Republican Kathy McMorris Rogers chairs the House committee.
We do not trust TikTok will ever embrace American values for freedom, human rights, and innovation. TikTok has repeatedly chosen the path for more control and more manipulation. Your platform should be banned.
There's fresh CBS News polling on TikTok and companies like it.
There is bipartisan support for the U.S. government placing at least some rules and restrictions on what social media companies can do with their users' personal data, including nearly 4 in 10 Republicans and Democrats who say there should be a lot of restrictions in place.
Our Deputy Director of Surveys, Jennifer DePinto. The 17-year-old suspect in the shooting of 2 administrators at his Denver high school was found dead in a wooded area. Sheriff Tom McGraw says it should be a relief to residents who waited through an hours-long manhunt.
They should feel relieved that we came up here and solved the problem and that we don't have to wait around the next few days on something like this.
One of the wounded adults is still in the hospital in serious condition. The other released after treatment. In the Mar-a-Lago classified documents investigation, a judge says Trump lawyer Evan Corcoran has to turn over documents and testify. Legal analyst Thane Rosenbaum.
There is a crime fraud exception to attorney-client privilege under the law. Essentially, an attorney can't rely on the privilege and retain his or her silence or withhold potential evidence if he or she has participated in a crime or committed fraud.
The grand jury in the New York Trump case is meeting today, but on a different matter, and won't resume work till Monday. As we hear from CBS's Cammie McCormick, there's pushback from a top Russian today over that international court issuing an arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin.
In an interview with Russian journalist Dmitry Medvedev said any attempt to arrest Putin would amount to a declaration of war. The former president and now member of Putin's Security Council said that could lead to a nuclear conflict. And he said relations between Moscow and the West are probably at their worst point ever.
The Anti-Defamation League reports more than 3,500 anti-Semitic incidents in 2022, the highest number on record since they began keeping track in 1979. Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 459 points. This is CBS News.
Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance so you only pay for what you need. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
It's March, and you know what that means? Taxes are almost due. Jackson Hewitt can help you win tax season. That's the sound of your maximum tax refund. The sound of getting 50% off tax prep. The sound of many of our competitors' prices going up. And the sound of getting to your nearest Jackson Hewitt. Hurry in for 50% off tax prep before this offer expires April 9th. Limited time offer for new clients filing at participating locations. Max value $200. Visit jacksonhewitt.com/50 for terms.
What do you mean we went searching for pressure powder? We have full classes today.
Instructor down at Vesper Ski School.
Toward each other to snowplow, honey, not away.
She needs more ski instructors to slalom through the day-to-day.
Pizza, fries. Whoa, really? No, pizza.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
President Biden will head north of the border later on today.
Aides expect President Biden to urge the Canadian Parliament to ramp up defense spending to help fund a modernization of NORAD. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby.
The issue of the Chinese spy balloon was a good reminder for all of us that we need to continue to make sure that when it comes to our defensive capabilities, particularly our air defensive capabilities, that we are at the cutting edge all the time.
Mr. Biden is also expected to ask the Canadians to lead an international security force in Haiti. Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, the White House.
Hyundai and Kia are telling owners of more than 500,000 SUVs and minivans in the U.S. to park them outdoors because the tow hitch harnesses can catch fire while they're parked or being driven. Affected Hyundais include the late model Santa Fe's and Santa Cruz. The only Kia is the Carnival minivan. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
I turn it on in the morning and I leave it on all day.
AM 1230.
My music station.
KXO.
1230. Let's go.